Hey guys, we are back here at Universal Studios in Orlando. And I don't know if you can tell or not, we are already sweating. And it is not even 9 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be a hot one. And the problem is, it's going to keep getting hotter, not only today, but like over the next 3 or 4 months.
At least.
Yeah, at least. So what we figured we'd do today is take you around and show you some of the places that we like to get out of the heat. It feels like we're gonna need it today.
Step number 1 is to make sure that you stay hydrated all day. Our favorite way to do this is with the Freestyle cups. Of course, you can also bring your own water bottle and fill it up with water at the Freestyle machines for free. This is actually the 3rd cup that we have in possession on this trip. We brought one with us from home, and the plan was to bring it back to the parks, but we forgot it in our room yesterday and had to buy one. And then we managed to forget both of those cups in our room today. So this is number 3 just for this trip.
So we were walking down Hollywood Boulevard, and the first place you come to is the Passholder Lounge. And yes, unfortunately, you do have to be a pass holder to get in here, but it is a great place to get out of the heat.
They also have a really cool machine in here. It's like a Coke thing, and I can't remember what it's called, but it like super chills your Coke.
Yeah, if you like, for some reason, want to freeze, you know, like when you put your Coke in a freezer and it like almost freezes, you can do that instantly.
Also, they have some really great seats in here, and the air conditioning is top notch. The Passholder Lounge is only open from 11 to 4 each day, which is why we can't go in there right now. But we also get asked a lot if like you have an annual pass and you have a friend that doesn't, if they can go in there with you. And unfortunately, they can't. They do actually like scan it before they'll let you in.
Since we're over here on Hollywood Boulevard, we would be absolutely just terrible people if we didn't mention the shows like Dog Kicker Terrible, because 2 of our favorite shows are in this area. So you've got the Born Stuntacular, which is awesome, pretty high tech. Those new screens are incredible, and we hope that we see them implemented in some attractions everywhere, really, but especially at Epic Universe whenever that comes. But our favorite show, one that we have to mention, is the Horror Makeup Show. It's just such a fun time. It's an incredible show, and it has a pretty long runtime. I think it's like 20 to 30 minutes. It's right in there. So if you need to get out of the heat, you can do it in there. I don't know about you, but if it keeps getting hotter like it is right now, I'm definitely gonna have to jump into one of those shows.
So as we were making our way around the parks, as you're trying to get into like Simpsons Land, they've got part of this barricaded, which makes us a little bit sad because we love this nice little shaded walkway. Anywhere that you can find shade when it is so hot is a great getaway, but they are routing us through like Central Park, so I guess we'll have to go this way.
So just outside of Animal Actors, there's this like little mister, and Anna is already in it. Like I turn around and she's already over there. Like she was just standing by me and I was like, hey, I'm gonna talk about this thing. And all of a sudden she's in there. Oh well.
Admit, it is a little bit easier to get out of the heat over here in studios, and that's mainly because there are so many more indoor attractions, and some of them are notorious for their air conditioning.
I don't know about you, but I think being in one of those suits would be one of the worst ways to try to stay cool. Like that's gotta be miserable. I wonder if they've got like fans and stuff in there. They almost have to, right?
Yeah, I feel like they have to.
As we were walking up here to what we think is the best AC in any attraction here at Universal Orlando, we had to refill the cup. Anna got us some Powerade Zero. And there is like a little freestyle area here, like where they've got a bunch of freestyle machines. You can find them all over the park, so that's one of the great things we love about here at Universal. It's really easy to get water or any kind of beverage that we need.
So we're over here at Men in Black, and we are gonna have to head in it, not only because we'd like to get out of the heat for a minute, but we need to battle it out between each other. This ride, I don't even think you can argue, it has the best air conditioning of any of the attractions in studios.
You ready to get beat again?
You are so on, let's go.
Walking into that queue is like getting smacked in the face with AC. It's so refreshing, like I feel great. Speaking of getting smacked in the face, how did that battle go?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
I guess that means we won't talk about it, but we are headed, I think there's a place that we can get out of the heat. over in Diagon Alley, which gives us a great excuse to go grab a Butterbeer. Yeah. I'm excited. Before we head into Diagon Alley, I do have to ask you, do you think Creature has AC in there? Because he looks like he stays pretty cool. He's mad about something, but I don't think it's AC.
I'm gonna say he definitely has some air conditioning. Yeah, he doesn't look hot.
Now, let's go get a Butterbeer. Butterbeer acquired.
You gotta stir it in. You guys know the rules by now. Also, a little bit of a pro tip, if you're trying to get a Butterbeer in like the middle of the day, the hopping pot up front is like right in the sun, or at least a lot of the line is when it gets really long. But back here at the Fountain of Fair Fortune, not only is it typically in the shade like outside of it, but half of the line is indoors, so head back here.
How could we have a video about beating the heat without talking about Nocturne Alley, and specifically Nocturne Alley with a frozen Butterbeer, the best Butterbeer. I know some of you don't agree.
Nocturne Alley is probably our favorite place to beat the heat because not only is it cold, but it's also dark. I think what makes Nocturne Alley the best place to beat the heat, at least in our opinion, is the fact that it's still part of the Wizarding World and it's like fully themed and something to enjoy. A lot of the places that we talk about, it's somewhere to go and like take a break for a little while, but there's a store in here. It is so well themed. There's all kinds of hidden gems to check out, and there's even some magic spots.
I don't think Anna did a good job talking about how dark it is in Nocturne Alley. Like, as you can probably tell, the camera doesn't even do well in there.
Yeah.
Like, we can't see anything. Like, you gotta be careful where you're walking.
Yeah.
That's why I bought the glow-in-the-dark shoes, not light-up shoes. I wish I could find some adult light-up shoes. If you know where I can get some adult light-up shoes, leave us a comment in the comment section down below, because right now, all I've got's glowy shoes. Something else we should have mentioned that is in Diagon Alley, but it's everywhere across the park, is we like going into the shops when it's really hot because it gives you a quick little break. You can check out some of the cool merchandise, but where are we headed now?
So, there is another way that you can get out of the heat here, and that's to go somewhere indoors to eat.
Okay.
And I don't know about you, but I'm getting a little bit hungry myself.
Always.
So I think we should go eat, and I haven't run this by Tyler, but I'm kind of feeling some Louis Pizza.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I already ordered it, so you don't really have a choice.
So it's like, hey, we're getting Louis Pizza, whether you like it or not. Anyone who's been here to Universal knows when you walk into King's Cross to get on the train, like, you just get hit with this rush of cold, which is fantastic. Even walking outside of it, you get some of that great AC. I wonder what their AC bill is.
I don't know, but unfortunately, the train is shutting down for a refurb for part of this summer, which makes us a little bit sad.
What would you have done if I'd been like, oh, I really don't want pizza right now?
Well, I guess I would have eaten the pizza, and then you could have gotten something else if you were hungry.
I guess we could have settled it like adults. I didn't even think about that. But what about you? You actually ended up looking up the dates to give them a better idea?
Yes, so it is June 9 through the 18th that the Hogwarts Express will be shut down. So it's not as long as I had initially thought, but still, if you're looking to pop in there to cool off for a minute, you won't be able to do that during those dates. Oh, it is so nice to get inside in the air conditioning and sit down with a nice cold drink and something to eat. Oh, we're starving. But we did want to mention they're doing some renovation in Louis, so that little outdoor pickup counter isn't open right now. And they also have the freestyle machines blocked off with like construction walls. So we had to take our cup up to like the counter where you order food inside to get it filled up. Typically they do have those freestyle machines though.
I don't know about you guys, but when I think of a meal that I want when it's really hot outside, I just think of like, just warm pizza, like just cheesy, hot pizza that's so hot that you can't put it in your mouth right when you get it. That's what comes to my mind.
Let me ask you this, did you enjoy it?
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then I don't know what you're complaining about. But there are several other restaurants where you can go to get out of the heat. Of course, you have the two like legitimate sit-down restaurants where you have a waitress, which would be Finnegan's and Lombard's. And then there's some other quick service restaurants that have like indoor seating. The food court over in Simpsons is a great example. We also have Richter Burgers, and there are a couple other ones like Mel's Drive-In, but we do have a few other things we want to show you.
Pets was out there. That's so much fun. They come out there and like do, I don't know, like photo ops?
Yeah.
Picture ops.
Picture ops.
Yeah, little photo ops every once in a while. But it is after 11.
Yes.
So we are gonna head over here to the UAP Lounge like we were talking about earlier. And we're actually, I think we're gonna get one of those drinks and try to turn it into like a slushy or whatever happens. But we also just wanna show you like the inside and show you like why we think it's one of the best places to get out of the heat.
So we came out here because it was a little bit busy in the UAP Lounge. It's actually the busiest we've ever seen it. There was a line like out the door where they were like scanning people to get in. But the seating is fantastic in there. I actually sat down on one of the chairs when I was waiting for Tyler to get in, and it was really, really comfortable. But we do have this drink. We did the, what was it, the Arctic Coke or something? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared to open it because it's like pressurized. Oh God. Oh. That was anticlimactic. I'm not gonna lie, I really thought it was gonna like come out. There are little like frozen chunks in here, so let's try it. That is awesome. Oh my gosh, it's like slushy, but not like accidentally left a Coke in the freezer slushy, and also not like the ices that you can get here slushy. That is a different experience. Okay, so this little like Arctic Coke, after our pass holder discount, was $4.25.
That's a great price for a Sprite.
Yeah, I was a little upset about, and I thought it was gonna be like a big ripoff, but like I wouldn't do this again, but I'm really not upset that we tried it because that was a cool experience. It has already like melted again because it is so hot outside, but I don't know, what'd you think about it?
Bell. What's funny is that Bell kind of it answered for me. It's like a you know, like the buzzer.
Like a buzzer.
Because I mean, $4.25 for a really cold Sprite.
Yeah.
I can get ice and Sprite in our freestyle machine cup. So I mean, it was fun.
Yeah, it was cool to experience. Like I said,
it was fun.
Wouldn't do it again. I know we already talked about attractions, but we also have to mention Jimmy Fallon's. In our opinion, it is the only ride as far as air conditioning goes that rivals Men in Black. Plus, the queue in here is fantastic. It's like a lounge where you can sit down and you just wait until they call like the color of your card, and that's how you know that it's your time to go. We do have Express right now, and when we got up the stairs to the lounge, they were already calling for our color card, so we didn't really get a chance to like sit down and relax, but we did get nice and cooled off because the auditorium that the ride's in is cool as well.
Oh yeah. But with that, we are going to end today's video. It was a fun day. We stayed somewhat cool. We were on the run quite a bit, trying to show y'all where to go to stay cool. We didn't get to enjoy some of them as much as we'd like to, but we hope this was helpful. Leave us a comment in the comment section and let us know, like, where's your favorite place in studios to go when you're just way too hot? Rip ride!
If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. You can hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification so you get an alert every time we post a new video.
Thanks for watching.